Behave yourself, you flaming nuisance. Well, sod you then. I'm going to have a cup of coffee. And I'm not making you one. And then I'm going to paint my sofa.
Door! Anna! Could you get that?
What's the matter? Lost the use of your legs? Oh, hello, Barry. Come in.
All right.
Like a cup of tea or anything?
No, you're okay. I just came out to see where you wanted your flags.
I've persuaded Barry to lay the paving stones for us.
Yeah, she took advantage of me at the party on Saturday.
I thought I was going to lay them.
Well, I thought we'd get it done quickly. You know, get it over and done with.
How much is it going to cost?
Oh, just the materials and a few bob on top.
What does a few bob come to?
Well, I charge Roger the tenner, but seeing as it's you, 15.
Oh, very droll.
Yeah, I don't like that. Anyway, if you still want them doing, I'll put them in like Roger's for you, okay?
Fine. Thanks very much. Thanks, Barry.
Right, see you.
Bye.
How much you charge Petra Taylor?
Sometimes I wonder about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, what was that in aid of?
Just don't like him.
Well, that was obvious. Why, though? I mean, he's only trying to help.
And try to line his own pocket, you mean, at our expense.
£15?
We charge the Huntingtons 10.
That was supposed to be a joke. You know, Merseyside wit.
I don't see why he can't just go out and get himself a proper job.
Like you mean?
That was totally uncalled for.
Like your behaviour towards Barry.
How's Gordon's martyrdom doing?
Seems a lot better.
It's bound to be, isn't it?
What?
Coming up from end of school, isn't it?
Oh, that's unfair. Wasn't at all well this morning.
Rubbish. Few sniffles and a bit of a sore throat. Be off to Convalescing home next. What's this?
Minutes of last night's Ratepayers Association meeting.
Hello, love.
Hi. Just wish you'd give me my own key.
Well, you don't live here, do you?
It's as good as.
No, it isn't. You're a visitor. Move in and you'll get your own key.
What happens if I call and find you're not in?
Well, odds are that I will be.
One day you won't.
Move in and you won't have to worry.
I don't like standing on the doorstep, especially with the nosy lot you've got round here.
Oh, that's his poster again, was he?
When are you going to finish this?
There's always the bedroom, if you want to take the weight off your legs.
I'll put it on my back. Look at it. You wouldn't think you earned your living selling logic.
It's dead logical, that is.
You can hardly get the bed in there, never mind anything else.
What else would I want in there? I live alone, remember?
I don't know why you don't sleep in this room. It's the biggest.
That's why. I'll spend about 50% of my time in here. 15% in the kitchen and living room, and only 30% in bed.
30% sleeping, you mean?
I live alone, remember?
That only accounts for 95% anyway.
5% in the bathroom, 4% washing, and 1% toilet, if you must know.
Well, if I did move in, you'd lose your percentage of the bath, wouldn't you?
Would I? Have you never heard of shared access?
You sure there's nothing you want?
Only the echo.
Right. See you later. Oh, darling.
Oh, Lazarus awakes, does he?
Now, go and sit by the fire and don't catch cold. See you later.
Feeling better now?
Yeah, fine, actually.
Mum's just fussing over nothing.
Is she?
Yeah. Actually, I was wondering if...
School's over, is it?
Sorry.
School. Finished for the day. So are you feeling better?
Look, it was Mum's idea to stay off.
Oh, I didn't notice you putting much of a fight about it. No last-ditch attempts to get the train this morning. Or yesterday, for that matter.
Well, I didn't feel well yesterday.
Probably that music box of yours.
What?
All these low-frequency noises you keep generating. Can't do the nervous system much good. Ultrasonics can be quite dangerous, you know.
I'm not into ultrasonics.
I remember just before I left the army. Went down to Salisbury, well, just outside Salisbury, actually. Little place the advanced weapon boys had fixed up. Didn't look too permanent. They were doing field tests on a new anti-personnel weapon. Ultrasonics, low-frequency oscillation, you know, that sort of thing. Quite impressive. Smashed glasses like opera singers. Shook down a building as well. There's this test they had these boys coming over the top of the hill. Switched on this electronic box of tricks, stopped them dead in their tracks, vomiting all over the place.
How?
Ah, something you haven't come across in physics yet, eh?
No.
Well, I don't know a great deal about it myself. It's something to do with the natural resonance of the body, you know, sound waves making the body vibrate at such a rate that it shakes itself to pieces.
Head banging.
Sorry?
Oh, nothing. Must be a bit like at a rock concert when you feel the bass notes hit you in the stomach.
Yeah, I suppose it must be.
I've known plenty of people feel ill at rock concerts, but I've always put that down to music content rather than volume.
Yes, I know what they mean.
So, you prefer me not to practice my music upstairs then? In case I'm setting up low-frequency oscillations?
No, because it's an offence under the Trade Descriptions Act. Misrepresentation. It isn't music.
It isn't your sort of music.
It isn't anybody's sort of music. It's noise.
Which you prefer me to practice elsewhere?
Which I prefer you to practice elsewhere.
Like tonight, perhaps?
Oh, what's on tonight?
Oh, it's nothing really. Well, it's just that Mark's arranged a rehearsal session for the band tonight.
Oh, well, now that's a pity, isn't it?
Why?
Well, you won't be able to go, will you, since you've been off school for the last 2 days? Don't want you having a relapse now, do we?
Don't get up, love. I can manage.
I finished the McCormack program, if that's what you were looking for.
When's the check due in?
You're a mercenary cow, you are.
Must be my age.
Aye, you aged spinsters are all the same.
What are you working on now?
Didn't you read it?
You know damn well I didn't. It's password protected.
That's going to pay for my new van, that is.
I thought the McCormack deal was going to do that.
That was before I bought this place and you insisted on having fitted carpets.
I don't know where all your money goes.
On you, you little tinker.
Oh, and I don't suppose this little lot here, your new car and this place have anything to do with it.
Well, now you come to mention it, could be the odd shilling or two. Hey, look. If you lie here and stare at them trees, you can imagine you're living in the middle of a huge forest or something. Hey, it's ace, this, isn't it?
It would be if you had somewhere to sit down.
Well, move in, you can help me chill some stuff.
What are you going to do about the garden?
Declare it a wildlife protection zone.
Like that jungle of your mother's.
Hang on. That had a theme to it, that did.
What, the earth before the dinosaurs?
Well, I'll admit the grass were a bit long. But we only ever lost 2 giraffes out there. And think of all them Japanese soldiers coming out to surrender. They're all making video recorders for us now. It's great having your own place, isn't it?
Which is why I'm not giving up my flat.
I didn't mean that.
Didn't say you did.
No. I mean, it's great lying here, gazing at them trees. Not having my mother coming in and vacuuming up my hair or telling me to get lost because she's got the Save the Steeple Society coming round for a bite. Being able to leave all my stuff lying around, just how I like it.
Yeah, Sally, it's over there, number 8. All the way. Oh, that'll do. There you go.
I hope these are above board.
Of course they are. But if anyone asks you about that big hole round the corner, you don't know anything, all right?
They're not stolen, are they?
That is places. Got to be, haven't they? I fixed it with Annabelle anyway.
I doubt if she'd have shown any interest in the finer details.
No, she's like most people. Knows a good thing when she sees it, most of the time.
I don't want anything illegal on my doorstep.
Acting as it, you mean?
Do you have a receipt there?
Look, I know you don't like me, and I don't like you. But your wife's all right. She asked me to do it, you know. I didn't volunteer. I've got better things to do with me time.
Bet you have.
No, look.
Oh, forget it, Paddy.
Look, we'll leave these here. You can sort it out with your wife. What's the matter, Dame?
Oh, I don't know. She passed me Duxie and Gizmo off the road, acting as though someone had stolen the teddy bear. And when we asked Pauline, she said the school had threatened to throw her out.
What for?
Oh, she swore at Gozzy Gillespie or something.
What?
Oh, she was giving her a bad time about not going to Mass at Easter.
Oh, God, that's all me mum needs. Karen! Come on, Karen, you can't stay in there forever.
Oh, go away, Barry. Just go away.
I want to talk to you, Dozy.
Well, I don't want to talk to you, and I don't want to talk to anyone, okay?
Sitting on the bog isn't going to solve anything.
And neither is you standing out there.
Look, I'm going to make a cup of tea. Do you want one?
No.
Well, you don't have to open the door or anything. I'll just leave it on a tray outside and you can pull it in and close the door again. Yes? No?
No. Can I have some toast with it?
How many pieces?
2.
No wonder everyone says you've got a fat behind.
Who says?
Come on.
2 pieces of toast with jam.
Okay, fatty.
Sugar? No, sir. Any luck?
No. Yeah, we'll never get her out today if she's got one of the moves on. Oh, it's the end of the month.
What exactly did Pauline say, Damon?
I've told you.
Well, tell me again.
She just said that the school are threatening to throw Karen out because she swore at Gozzy Gillespie.
Who's he when he's at home?
It's a she. She was banging on at our Karen about not going to Mass on Good Friday. So our Karen turned around and had a go at her. You know what she's like.
Yeah, stupid.
When you shouldn't be to church when she said she'd been to Pauline's auntie's, it was a nap. I don't know how my mum fell for it.
She didn't, idiot.
What?
Well, don't you think if you sussed her out, Karen never went to Mass, don't you think my mum did as well? She's no one longer than you have, you know.
Well, why didn't she have a proper go at her then?
Because, soft dollies, my mum and dad have not given up on you two yet. They may have given up on me, but not on you.
I wish they had given up on us.
Well, she's blown it now, hasn't she? I mean, if she is going to get suspended, your ma can't give it any benefits of doubt then, can she?
Stupid cow.
Hey, well, Dad. Dad?
Oh, thanks, old son. Perhaps we should have waited till your mother and Lucy got back.
Oh, I don't know. It could be ages yet. She was talking about going to Sainsbury's or something. I think there's a new one in Woolton.
Cost more in petrol than anything she might save, if that's why she's going. That car's guzzling petrol at the moment.
I think it's more something to do, actually.
Oh, like this Ratepayers Association nonsense, eh? Tell me something. You got to say?
No, it doesn't matter. You go first.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to ask you what you thought about my attitude.
Sorry.
Well, you know. My attitude to life. How I see things.
How do you mean?
Well, do I act unreasonably?
Oh, it's part of your parental role, isn't it?
I don't mean things like taking Lucy out of private education and keeping you there. I know she won't thank me for it, but women can get by without an education. Well, I know it's wrong, but it's a fact. No, I was thinking of things like selling the Rover, buying a carport, how I react to your mother's little schemes to keep herself busy.
Well, I don't really know. Well, you know how I feel about the car and the carport, but I understand your reasoning. And Lucy won't thank me either, but I agree with you about the schools.
But?
Well, you can be...
Go on.
You can be such a bore at times.
Yes, your mother said that to me as well. And I had that little set to in the church down in town. Promised to mend my ways.
You've been a lot better, you know.
More realistic. I'm like those Johnnies out there. I know your mother's asked them to do a job for her. Everyone's on the fiddle. Do it myself sometimes. But, oh, you know, somehow I just don't seem to be able to get on with them at all.
Well, they're not your type, are they?
Ah. And not your mother's type either, are they? At least I hope they're not. But she seems to get on all right with them.
Oh, Mum could get on with anyone if she wants to. All those years of good works at St. Michael's.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
I shouldn't worry about it, Dad. They don't expect you to like them. Just as they don't expect to like you. It's called the class war, you know.
And what about the car?
Sell it. Get something smaller.
Oh.
Not what you wanted to hear.
Huh? What I expected to hear.
I'm going to get dressed.
Gordon. You were going to say something?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Was it about the rehearsal at the cottages tonight?
Yes, it was, actually.
Well, you still can't go. Part of my parental role, I'm afraid.
I don't need them.
You do.
I'm not going to get up to anything by myself, am I? Living alone, like.
Alan, for the last time, I'm not moving in here. I'm not giving up my own flat. And you need curtains on those windows.
Patio doors.
On that expanse of glass. God knows who or what could be lurking over that fence at night.
Yeah. Could be some of them Japanese soldiers from my mum's garden. Anyway, curtains are not going to keep them away, are they?
No, but it'll stop them looking in.
No sight of me traipsing round in my birthday suit should soon take care of that.
I'll vouch for that.
You're not going, are you?
I am, lad. Some of us don't have the luxury of working from home. Some of us have to go out and earn an honest living.
Well, you must be one of the few who does then. Where are you going?
Sangsters.
Hey, I put a program in for them when they were still downtown.
Well, you want to get back in then, because they're thinking of buying a new system.
What?
Toss-up between Xerox and IBM.
Oh, no.
Don't knock it. Corporate name still counts for a lot. They'll get the main course, but we'll get the leftovers.
Story of my life. You gonna come back later?
Do I get my own key?
If you move in.
Why aren't you going to wait? She'll come out when she's ready. We can get started on this before she... Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm in love. So's he, and I wouldn't fancy a roll in the grass with him. It's a big lad, like, isn't he? Mind you, I wouldn't mind a roll in the grass with her, wouldn't you?
Big job coming up, lads.
Oh, we've had the blocks put on it.
Who by?
Oh, some snarler who lives it. Oh, watch out.
Do you want us to take him away again?
Sorry about before. It's a bit of a heavy day. If Annabelle, Mrs. Collins, has already made arrangements, I suppose you'd better get on with it.
Do you,
Oh, yeah, we met at your party.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I'm looking for a van like this, lads.
What for?
I'll do up. Bit of a rubber duck like.
Not planning to add to your collection, are you?
Oh no. I only brought that with me to get my mum off me back. Always going on about me having one, but not using it. Said it were a bit of an eyesore like.
Quite.
Barry, she's out!
Stay there, Telly. I'll be back in a minute.
It's his sister. Look, she's just come out the bathroom.
Oh, if I'd have known he were that desperate, he could have used mine.
Where? Oh, well, I thought you said she was out, Damon.
Well, I did, but she heard me calling and dashed back in.
Karen!
Go away.
Karen, it's gonna do no good staying in there, you know. You're still gonna have to face me mum when she comes back. Can you hear me?
Yeah?
And?
I'll face up to her, won't I? When I tell her I'm gonna jack and going to church forever too.